Hello everyone. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all having fun, living your life. If you're not having fun, I hope you get there. So this video is about why God wants you to practice humility. So humility is putting others first and not yourself, which is a hard thing to do, especially in this culture where everybody's putting themselves first over everything, or especially with the social media culture. So people are putting themselves first over others, and God wants you to put others first rather than yourself. The first reason why God wants you to be humble is when you humble yourself, He will exalt you. So if you humble yourselves, therefore under God's mighty hand, He may lift you up in due time. So if you humble yourself and bring yourself low, and you humble yourself and your spirit, God will lift you up because He knows you've been humbled. God wants to bless us, but our pride leads us to flesh and the world. So when we put pride in something, if it's our relationships, if it's going drinking, if it's taking drugs, if it's a job, that pride and that selfishness leads us more to the world and away from Him. When we take pride down, we can follow Him easier and lead us to the Spirit in Him and not the world. Number 2, humility makes your life easier. You're thinking, what? How does it? But if you're willing to gain wisdom and listen to people and not think you know it all, you will flourish because you know more. If you know more in different areas and different topics, because you're willing to listen and don't think you know it all, and you're willing to listen to other people, you'll gain more wisdom, and God wants us to gain wisdom. Yeah, if you think you know it all, what I've just said, your pride will lead to destruction. So Proverbs 4:7 says, the beginning of wisdom is this, get wisdom, though the cost of all you have, and get understanding. So yeah, right there, God wants us to get wisdom. He doesn't want us to think we know it all and just shutting our ears to anybody else. God wants us to gain wisdom from Him, gain wisdom from someone who knows more than us. He wants us to be wise. So number 2 makes your life easier. Number 3, humility leads to your purpose. So when you get humbled in life, or you lose something, if it's a job, a relationship, something which wasn't great for you, that's when God can reveal your purpose to you. If you're focused on something that you take pride in, you won't listen to God because you think you know it all. But as soon as you lose that thing, if it's a job, then God will reveal your purpose to you, because that thing you were focusing on and putting your life into is gone now. You're humbled. You're in that place like, what do I do now? Like, I've lost what I love. And that's when God reveals your purpose to you. If you live in pride, you won't listen to God and you won't follow His purpose for you. James 4:10 says, humble yourselves before the Lord and He will lift you up. So you bring yourself down, God will lift you up in due time. My life's been doing that a little bit right now. Number 4, your pride leads to destruction. This is a hefty one, but I've seen it with celebrities. They idolise loads of money, they idolise relationships, they idolise a big lifestyle, but they eventually start taking drugs, or they go off the rails, or they lose their whole career because their pride in their life and living for the world leads to destruction. When you take pride in something, it becomes an idol. Like you said, money, drugs, a relationship, a really nice car, it could be food, anything that you put everything into and you put above God leads to destruction. If the idol leaves or lets you down, it feels like your life has been destroyed. So if you put pride in something, make something an idol, and you lose it, it goes, you'll be destroyed. So basically, God wants us to practice humility so He can lift us up, and then He can reveal our purpose to us. That's it, guys. Take it easy and God bless.